So today I'm going to do some season mode shenanigans, and like I said, in honor of Randy Orton's 20 years in WWE, I'm going to start his career from the beginning as he is just a young upstart whippersnapper in this here video game. He's actually the lowest overall rated superstar in the game. Now he's tied with a few others, but he is the lowest on the totem pole, so to speak. Look at this young Randall Keith Orton. But a few tribal tattoos. That's all he's got. Doesn't even use the RKO yet. The overdrive and the complete shot. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through one of my favorite games of all time, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. I love this season mode dearly. I've talked about it on the channel extensively already. And I thought it'd be fun. I've had this idea for a while to go through with young Randall and just kind of see if we maybe do things differently and see if we can rise through the ranks as quickly as he did, which was rather quickly. You know, youngest world champion in company history. But yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the season mode with me. Should be a good one. So here we're greeted by Linda McMahon, the CEO of the company. And the cool thing about this game is it was based off of like kind of real storylines that were going, but unlike stupid 2K showcase modes, you can diverge from the beaten path, and you can rewrite history, and things can play out differently. What's really cool about SmackDown Shut Your Mouth is, and this is even better than its predecessors like No Mercy, which I've been playing a lot on the channel, you never have to win anything. The game does not care if you win or lose. The story will advance regardless of your actions, which I love. It is not railroaded at all in the way that a lot of the other games are. And even today, I mean, I really enjoy 2K22, but you still have to win certain matches. I think you have to win like all the matches, which is kind of frustrating. So yeah, you know, they do the 20 live draft picks, do the rest off screen. I'm not going to go through the draft. You can. I'm just going to skip and edit the rosters. And, you know, I've done the draft so many times by now. But the draft was cool. It was cool when they did it in real life. The Rock being the #1 overall pick. There he is at the top there. Look at that young Brock Lesnar. He was scary during this time. He was as strong as he is now, but he was also like the fastest human on the planet, which was very scary. So yeah, Undisputed Champ Taker. He gets to be on both shows, but some of the other titles are exclusive to their respective brands. And SmackDown kind of gets the shaft here, as you can see. All they get is the Cruiserweight title. Meanwhile, Raw has the Hardcore, IC, European, the tag titles. They just get everything. So all I'm going to do is just take one title and bring it on over. Let's bring, I guess, the European title over. And since Raw has the tag titles, I think we should give them Farouk and they can reunite APA. How about that? I love William Regal. Love seeing his work with the Blackpool Combat Club and AEW. Alright, and that's all I'm really going to do. Don't want to mess around with the rosters too much here. Here's a look at the women's roster going on at this time. Pretty disrespectful with the ratings. If SP, as it's called in here, is related to popularity, I think then they are sorely underestimating some of these talented women, especially Trish and Lita. But yeah, without further ado, I think we should get cracking here. So first week here. Let's get into it. Yeah. Well, we're on the card. That's good. I think you're always on the first card regardless. That's not always going to be a gimme, though, when you're 50 overall. Kind of a banger of a card there to start. What's my status? So it's the new start in the WWE. This takes place the week after, or the week of, I guess, technically, WrestleMania. Wow, look at that crowd, man. What a time to be a wrestling fan. I miss the crowd signs. Bring those back. Here comes Vinnie Mac here. He's definitely the heel owner. Ric Flair, the babyface owner of Raw. And he's kind of just letting us know that he's in charge here, and if we don't want to get on his bad side, you know, we won't cross him. Don't cross the boss kind of deal. What do you guys think about the graphics of Shut Your Mouth? Obviously, they don't hold up the best, but I actually quite like them. I've been on record as saying I find them rather charming, as a matter of fact. And this is one of the coolest features of the Shut Your Mouth season mode, is the fact that you can free roam backstage and talk to various superstars. You could do this in this game's predecessor, Just Bring It, but it was timed. So I always had anxiety because I felt like I couldn't explore the way I properly wanted to. And in this game, you can really explore. I mean, you can leave the freaking arena if you want to. We can leave the arena. We can take a train to Times Square. Visit WWF New York. I guess WWE New York at the time. You know, you can literally just do whatever you want back here. As you see those 2D sprites of fans. I guess it kind of looks silly now, but as a kid, I thought this was awesome. And I still quite like it. You know, look around. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You see weapons just kind of littered all over the place. That's because, you know, you can spill out in brawls to the outside of the arena, and weapons need to be conveniently placed for you, because, you know, that's just how we do it around here. But yeah, here we got Al Snow just standing here. I guess we'll have a word with him, see what he's got to say. Al Snow, coach of Tough Enough, Job Squad, all that good stuff. We'll see what he's got to say. Hi, Randy. Oh, that's a friendly greeting. Not everyone's so friendly in this game. How are you doing so far? And then we got options and dialogue, too, you know? I'm doing great, Al. He says, good. I guess I don't need to worry about you then. Keep working hard. See you later. I think if I would have told him I'm not doing so well, he would have started accompanying me to the ring in a couple, like, one-off matches. Because that's what he was doing for, like, I think Maven at the time. You know, he's the Tough Enough coach. He's got his own match here. I don't want him to worry about us. We may be 50 overall only, but, Oh, I did want to show that off to people who maybe aren't familiar with this game. At any time, you can go into the VIP room. Whoop, inverted camera. We can go into Vince's office at any time and talk to him. If you're on the Raw brand, it'd be Flair in there. And you can do a few things in this room. It's pretty cool because depending on how well you're doing within the season mode, depends like how courteous the owner is to you and how respectful he is. Like, watch this. Hi, hey Randy, what can I do for you? What do you want? I'm really busy right now. If you're actually quite popular, if you're like The Rock or Brock Lesnar, like a 90 rated guy coming into his office, he's very grateful that you stopped by, and he kind of bends over backwards for you. But yeah, you can do a few things here. You can request a title shot, ask how you're doing, or just say you came by to say hello. He also has some unique dialogue options depending on how well you're doing. Well, I'll show you what I mean here. Your current superstar points are 50. I'm just letting you know that I don't like jobbers like you on my show. Yeah, that's all. I rest my case. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we can go have our match. Just kind of wanted to show off some of my favorite features of the backstage area. Okay. First match against Tajiri. I don't know if I mentioned this last time I was streaming, but I'm rewatching Raw from after WrestleMania 20, like all the Raws in a row, because I'm a psychopath. I just do stuff like that from time to time. And it's funny, like, how prominently Tajiri is featured, like, in storylines. Like, Tajiri's, like, a top guy. Young Randall. Just a few tribal tattoos. And here comes the Japanese buzzsaw. Hopefully we don't get some green mist sprayed on us. Probably not. I mean, one of my only gripes with the season mode and Shut Your Mouth is you can't adjust the difficulty. It's just set on normal by default. I've looked into it extensively. You have to play on the normal difficulty. And if you've played this game, if it's just if it's just burned into your brain, you know, as much as it is into mine, it's just second nature to you. It's like automatic. But, you know, as you progress and you get into more difficult match types, you know, Hell in a Cell, 6-man Armageddons, Rumble matches, I don't know. The game can pose challenge to you in other ways. A couple back body drops there. You'll hear JR and King occasionally say some commentary. How is the audio, Chaotic Elsie? Let me know if it's choppy. Nice drop kick from Randy. It's just so surreal playing this game and looking at the graphics and remembering how old I was at the time. And just how Randy Orton's still going. It's unbelievable. Good lord, that was over quick. I didn't expect that. Down goes to Jerry. It's good, that's good. And The Rock wins the 4-man Battle Royal. Let's get a little save in here. See if we made the card in back-to-back weeks. Might be a long shot. Oh, good lord. We must have really pissed Vince off by going into his office last week. Oh, man. Okay. That's what I get for bragging about how easy the game is. They need to bring that fist back on the Titantron. Just for one night. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. You've seen these old school Raws where they bring back the real old arenas. They need to do that for SmackDown. No. They need to do it for SmackDown and not bring the fist back. They need to bring back the original. The original when it was still The Rock show. Like the circular, the oval Titantron. No one in the... Where the hell is everybody? And what's with the pictures that look like they'd be in a doctor's office hanging around back here? What is this arena? It looks like the apocalypse has happened. This looks like I Am Legend. There's nobody manning the merchandise stand. Oh, I guess these are people. These 2D cutouts. I actually think I walked right past. You can go downstairs. There's like a boiler room. Who's hanging out in the boiler room with Mankind? Okay, you can always usually find somebody around. If you look hard enough. There's quite a lot of backstage to explore. I don't know that I've ever found somebody hanging out in the boiler room. Hey, maybe this is like a little sneak preview of what to expect for the rumored, well, I guess it's not even rumored, it's confirmed, the new WWE RPG that they're working on. It has been confirmed. I wonder how that's gonna be. There gonna be some free roam in there? Man, I'd be pretty upset if it's just like a mobile game. Like a turn-based mobile strategy game or something. I mean, in today's world, RPG could mean anything. Okay, there's nobody around. I guess I'm just trying to procrastinate. I'm putting off the inevitable. I gotta go face Brock Lesnar in the opening match. That'll be a real little test here. That'll be a real test. You can tell we're really a jobber because we're taking the weight to the ring that like a fan would take. Just going like we're the Shield. Undisputed champ right here. He looks a lot better without the big sword tattoo, I think. Brock definitely seems like the kind of guy that would think that would look cool, though. Alright, here we go. Battle of the Bad Tattoos. Okay. This would be a big win. So far, so good. Maybe I was worried about nothing. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. Throwing him around like a rag doll. It's funny, Brock's also, this is also his first game. He's a rookie. 2002 is also his rookie year. He's just rated so much higher. You know, he had won the Undisputed title in his rookie year. Amongst other accolades. King of the Ring. Won the Rumble in 03. You're talking top rookie years, and that's a video I still plan on doing. But Brock's got to be near the top of the list, right up there with Kurt. You know? Okay, if Brock gets too many attacks in, that's really all it takes, so... You're kind of always in danger. And he might be to the point where just one finisher won't even be enough to finish him, so it's got to be something to watch out for. Get a little taunt action. What is that taunt? No, Brock. Maybe he'll whip out the shooting star press here. Come on, Earl, get out of the way. I don't want to hurt you. Oh, good lord. How did we miss that elbow drop? Commentary's so funny, the one-offs. Occasionally they'll call out a move you do and it's cool. But most of the time it's just random one-liners. Eee. Getting kind of scary. Got a piece of him. Alright, this ain't the RKO, baby. But it was an incredible impact, according to good old JR. And he kicks out. I figured as much. He looks beaten up. Usually when they flatten out like that, they're done, but this is Lesnar we're talking about. I wonder if Randy is technically a cruiserweight in this. Could I challenge Hurricane for the cruiserweight title? SP's probably not even high enough. Ooh. Barely cut him off from that clothesline. I kind of don't like that after that running clothesline on the turnbuckle that he just climbs it. Because the other guys just never align properly for the aerial attack. Okay. Got to get that other finisher. Chipping away. Wow, I just noticed the Randy Orton sign in the crowd. Already got a fan. Almost there. Uh-oh. That's what you don't want to see there. Come on, let's get a clean elbow drop off. Yeah, that's about as clean as they get. Alright, one more of these should do it. Little Matrix effect for the people. Alright, come on, baby. That's gotta be it. And I'm going to attack him after the match. Well, try to. It's not going to work, spoiler alert. Oh, it did. Usually, I don't know. I've seen a lot when you're low rated, you go to attack the guy after the match and you end up getting your butt whooped. It's quite embarrassing. Like, you'll pick him up to do something to him and you get countered. Now, if this was a logical game, I mean, that should instantly put us in title contention, right? Win over one of the top guys. That's big time, baby. That is big time. Get another save off. Eight MB. Woo! Laughable compared to the size of downloads to even play your game at all. Never mind saving. Oh, wow. Brock wants us again, this time in a table match. Got a little rivalry brewing already. Interesting. Hey, I'm just happy to be on the card for 3 consecutive weeks. I thought for sure we would have to like look around backstage to try to get matches. But no, we're cooking here. Oh, there's Al Snow again. Here to check in on our progress. It's going well. Just beat Brock Lesnar. Hey, how are you doing? I mean, I gotta say, we're doing well. Okay, that's good to hear. I look forward to watching your next match. Catch you later. SmackDown, shut your mouth. Come for the wrestling, stay for the wholesome conversation. Nice guy, Al Snow. If this leads to a pay-per-view match at Backlash with Brock, I mean, that would be spectacular. Will it? Probably not. Probably not. This generic entrance music is growing on me. Okay. Can we get 2 wins in a row over Brock? You know what this is reminiscent of? Another 04 Raw storyline. Shelton Benjamin getting the consecutive surprise wins over Triple H. I love Shelton Benjamin. I still do. But he was really something in the ring. He could have been a world champion, I think. I would have got behind that. Great Intercontinental Champion. Okay. How hard is it going to be to put this dude through a table? Kind of forgot the controls to pick up a table. Yeesh. Good thing he allowed us to just do some offense. Going for the pile driver through the table. I love that it just doesn't break. You got to do more damage to your opponent first, not the table, I don't think. I mean, if you keep doing grapples on the table, inevitably you will put him through it, I think. But you know what I mean. Oh, wow. That was surprisingly easy. I thought it would take more than that. That's 2, Brock. That's 2 now. Gonna get away with whooping him twice? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Brutal. This would so never happen in 2002. It's hilarious, though. You gotta make an impact, you know? You gotta go for it. 2 big wins in a row. You know, I'll say 3. Beating Tajiri was a big win. Well-established, world-renowned superstar. Okay. go-home show before Backlash. Are we on the card? Wow. Another rookie from this year. No disrespect to Rico, but we just had 2 back-to-back classics with Brock Lesnar. Oh well. Just happy to be on the card. I know it's not much, but I love the show intros. And they do repeat themselves over time, but it was a nice touch. You know, it's all about the immersion in these games. It's the little things that add up. No Al Snow. We got Tori Wilson in the house. We're similarly rated overall-wise. Got that in common. Randy, how are you doing? Okay. How about you, Tori? You're so sweet. Too bad you don't have a match tonight. I don't? I thought we had Rico. Whoa! I hope you can show me a good fight soon. See you later, sweetie. Did we just get laid? What was that all about? Now, if you see my Matt Hardy Here Comes the Pain season mode I did, Tori Wilson, I think, was prominently featured in that, wasn't she? There's like a weird manager angle with Sable. And I think Tori tried to like get in between that. So when it comes to the SmackDown series, I mean, I got history with Tori Wilson. Not always good. I don't know what the hell that just was. Sneaky. Stealing finishers. I will say I did quite like Billy and Chuck, the tag team. Oh, I forgot Rico and Rikishi had a little tag team going on. What a time. Alright, Rico. Sorry, buddy. But the Orton train is just steamrolling. Back-to-back wins over Lesnar. And beat him down after the match twice successfully, might I add. I forgot. I gotta see. If I'm not on the card for Backlash, I gotta see about maybe getting a shot at possibly the Cruiserweight title. I don't know what the SP requirements are for that. It might just be 50 or it might not be much. You know, some titles are like 70. I think the WWE Undisputed title is like 85. So some of them were way far off from contending. But I think like the hardcore title and stuff, just anyone. Anyone can get in there. Poor Rico. We might just get hit with the Rico. Getting a little help from that turnbuckle there. Boom. Ooh, he didn't take kindly to that. And that's too bad. Oh, he's already flattened out. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. And you know what? He's getting a beat down too. Watch Rico be the one to counter it. I mean, I'm not imagining that, right? That's not just a thing from Here Comes the Pain. You can get countered and shut your mouth as well, I believe. It hasn't happened yet. Okay. Come on, 4 straight wins. That's got to be enough to get on the pay-per-view card. Come on now. The anticipation is killing me. I always like the pay-per-view music in this game. So dramatic. So dramatic to see if you have a match on the card. All right. Here we go. Do we have a match at Backlash? No, we don't. But you know what? I think that opener's for the Cruiserweight title. I'm going to try to get us into that. It's actually kind of a nice card, though. Al Snow, Maven, tag team. I think Al Snow is trying to get us to join that faction with him. Van Dam and Lesnar in a ladder match. Sign me up. I'd like to get in on that, ideally. Oh, man. Back when arenas had different setups, they weren't all just the same generic one. I mean, how sick is that? How sick does that look? That's awesome. I think something's going to happen. Ah, we're just backstage. Okay. Al Snow is there. He's checked in on us in consecutive weeks, and we said we were fine. Let's go have a word with the boss. Just to see where we're at, if we even qualify for any titles. I know it's probably way too early to be discussing those kinds of things, but it's Backlash, you know? Let's see if he still calls us a jobber. Probably. We're probably only, what, like a 54, 53 SP now? Whoa, 64. That's quite a jump. That's a spike. To the moon. And he didn't call us a jobber. So I guess you're doing all right, but you still need a lot of work. Wow. Those victories over Lesnar, I guess it actually matters who you beat, which is awesome, by the way. Okay. Want a title shot? Let's see what your ranking is. Which title do you want to challenge for? Wow, qualify for the European. He said, okay, let me see what I can do for the title match at the pay-per-view. Which, this is the pay-per-view. The King. He said, Randy, the title match is coming up soon. How are you doing? Why do you care, King? He said, this is the last time I'll give you advice. Yeah, take a hike, Lawler. You think I need advice from you? I just can't resist being mean in games, so if there was any doubt to which line I was going to walk, I mean, spoiler alert, we're going to be healing it up here. Listen to that music. That just sounds like a champion. European champion. Now, I don't think Orton won a title till 03. I think they won the IC title. Great Intercontinental Champion. One of my favorite Intercontinental Champions of all time, Orton. And then the European title. I mean, you think of this title, and for me, Regal's the first one that pops into my head. British Bulldog also comes to mind. Weirdly, Triple H comes to mind. Okay. Now, the cool thing about title matches is there is no disqualification. Probably because they didn't want any loopholes, and if you were trying to easily get out of a match retaining your title, you just like grab a chair and hit someone with it. I mean, I know totally that's what I would do. So, I get it. Nice little grapple we were able to do on the ring apron there. This game is a huge jump from Just Bring It. And this is another reason why I love this era of PS2 wrestling games. It just, each game felt so much different from the last. You know? Nowadays, and this is not just for WWE games, it's for like, you know, sports games in general, Madden, NBA 2K. I mean, the games are just way too similar because they come out yearly. And I just think they need to take more time. I mean, look how better 2K22 is than 2K20. It's because they took time and they worked on it and they revamped things. They changed things. They added new features, new game modes. I think other companies need to follow suit with that formula. And now it's been announced that, you know, 2K23 is going to come out. They're not going to skip a year again. And we'll see if they fall back into their same, you know, they got a little complacent and didn't change much from year to year. But sales plummeted for 2K20 and reviews were bad. And that's why it's so important to be critical of games. You know, use your voice. Use your platforms to bash these companies being lazy and putting out trash product and expecting you to just blindly buy it. And consumers don't blindly buy it, you know? I actually did buy this last Madden. It was on sale ridiculously cheap. They're like giving it away. It was like 15 bucks on the PlayStation Store. But the one before that, I didn't get it all. You know, I'm on kind of a Madden semi-boycott. Not getting it every year anymore. Kind of like bi-yearly. It just sucks because they have a monopoly on the market, you know? If you want to buy a football game, you got to get theirs. And I love football. Such a toxic relationship with Madden. But, you know, I bash these companies that put out a game every year, but I praise these, the PS2 era games, and they came out every year. They just put more effort into their work, I feel. I don't know. It wasn't all about microtransactions, trying to sell you like My Team packs or whatever. Ultimate Team. I've been on record as saying Ultimate Team has ruined Madden. It's ruined a lot of other sports games, and now that kind of thing has made its way into 2K22 with the My faction. I haven't really dabbled much in with it because I'm kind of afraid to. But look at that, European champion celebrating like Kurt Angle at the '96 Olympics. That's pretty cool. Hey, championship gold on the first session. Not too shabby. Had 5 straight matches. Won them all. That's got to boost the old SP. Now I probably got to go to the Insurrection pay-per-view. Okay, what to unlock first? How about the Rock's attire? I like the bonus attires. Man, on a previous memory card that's just long lost in the abyss now, I've got everything unlocked. Okay, good first session. This was kind of more of just like a trial run. Gonna put this on the tube, see what the feedback is. You guys want to see more of this, let me know. And then, of course, if you're watching this not live on Twitch after the fact, which, you know, most people do, make sure you follow me so that you get notified when I do go live. As it is, what time is it right now? 10:30 CST? It's erratic times I stream, so if you don't want to miss out on the fun, follow along, and I will see you guys next time I go live. Be well. Take care, guys.